up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with another quick reaction for you guys. Before we get into the video, make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you like the content, share and like the video. Also hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So you guys see the title. We're gonna hop right into this one. Chime in the comments. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one. Let me know what you think. Let's go ahead and get into it. Here we go.
And do you think men should see us in our natural state before they get in a real relationship with us?
Whenever I've heard a man say, let me see what you look like with no makeup, let me see what you look like without the hair, I feel that that man is telling you that he does not have the money to finance your beauty upkeep. Don't come over here thinking that I'm gonna go to Sephora get you some makeup. So I need to see you without all that because I want to strip you of all that because I ain't got it. When a man says that to you, he wants to strip you of everything. He doesn't want you to have the thought process of maintaining yourself.
All right, so it was a short clip. What do you guys think about what she had to say? Do you agree or do you disagree? Now, of course, y'all know I disagree with that. I think there are men who just want a natural looking woman. Makeup, hair, and all of that is great. I wear it. Most women do. And it doesn't matter which race of woman you are. You know, all races of women wear extensions, makeup, all of it. So it's not just a black woman thing. All women wear extensions, makeup to some degree. I don't see anything wrong with a man saying I would prefer a natural woman. I want to see what you look like without all of the makeup, without all of the extensions. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I disagree that most men are out here saying I want to just strip you all of that because I don't want to pay for it. No, and Laura, do not get me into that. I don't think that a man should have to come in and take care of your upkeep. That's something that you choose to do, because if you have hair underneath that wig, you don't need a wig. You can wear your own hair, so you don't have to wear wigs. It's a choice. It's a preference. Wigs are a preference. Makeup is a preference. It's not a requirement. But I think in today's society, women treat that stuff as if it has to be. It's a part of them now. The wigs are just a part of them. The makeup is a part of them. All of this stuff is something you must have. And I think that is where the psychological aspect to all of this comes in, where it's, you know, hair and weaves and makeup and all of it's great. Once again, I wear it myself, but I don't feel, you know, since we're gonna say that, I don't believe that it is a necessity 24/7. I think as women, yes, we like to change our look up. You know, I do it all the time, and I know a lot of women who do it as well, but there are times when I take it all off. I don't believe or feel, because you know we're always in our feelings, that I need it 24/7. I would wear my natural hair. I will go without any makeup. I don't feel I need it, but I know that there are women out there who feel and believe that they need it. It's a necessity. It is part of their makeup. It is a part of them now, and they can't live or do anything without it. And I think that's where the problem comes in, because you are not secure enough with yourself or feel that you are beautiful without it. And I get where it comes from, so I'm not trying, it's no shade, and I want women to know that when I'm speaking, it's no shade. It's just trying to bring a different perspective and let women know that I see and know where it comes from, at being a woman myself. And I know that a lot of women have insecurities. We all have some insecurities in some way or another, and it's okay. But I don't think a lot of women understand the psychological aspect as to why so many women feel that they need these things and that they're not beautiful without it. And culturally, a lot of black women, you know, have felt that their natural hair was not beautiful, and you know, people didn't look at them as beautiful with it, you know, wearing their natural hair. So that's part of the reason why a lot of women like to wear wigs and weaves, because they feel prettier with it. And without it, they feel useless a lot of times. They don't feel beautiful. They feel the opposite. They become depressed. The same way I've seen women use designer products or designer clothing and all that to feel confident and feel like they are somebody, because either they've been put down or made, you know, made to feel ashamed of themselves. And in some cases, it's not even that. It just becomes the norm. It's just something that people just gravitate to. Not everybody who wears superficial things have been abused and talked down on. It's just become the norm for a lot of women, and they think that, you know, because it's trendy and this is what everybody's doing, that they need to do it too. And they assume that this is what men are attracted to because they watch the women on TV or they watch women in videos. The same way a lot of women thought that these BBLs was the overall attraction for men. And then when they found out that most men didn't like it, it confused them. So, and this is once again, it goes back to women confusing how, a man wanting to sleep with you versus a man who actually wants to build a life with you. There's a difference. Once again, I think it's a lot of insecurities that women have and they hate to acknowledge it. They always push the blame on the man. Oh, men will try to strip you of all this makeup in his hair because they want to strip you down. For what reason? What does a man benefit from doing that? What do you think he get out of telling you, stripping you down of hair and makeup? What does he really gain from doing that? I don't think a man gains anything from doing that. If he's trying to date you and interested in you, what would it gain him to try to strip you down if he's trying to pursue you? No, it's simply me. A lot of men are telling y'all, hey, we want to see what your natural face look like. We want to see you in your natural state. Honestly, to see if you are still somebody that he's attracted to. Come on now. Because you can put on this facade, and that's what makeup and hair is. It's fake. It's not the real you. You can pile this stuff on, but that is not who you really are. That's not what you really look like. So while I enjoy makeup and extensions and all of that stuff, men want to see you in your natural state. They want to see what you look like without any of that. The men aren't trying to strip you of anything because they don't want to pay for it. No, they just want to see what you're working with. They really want to see who you are, what you look like, and because listen, as much as women don't want to talk about it, look, when you wear all this stuff, it is a form of an insecurity. It's an insecurity that you don't feel. Once again, it is a form of it's an insecure individual who don't feel pretty without any of the extras. If you think that you're ugly because without all of that stuff, then that's a problem. And as much as women like to talk about men coming into a relationship whole, a lot of these women aren't whole, because if you are insecure about wearing your natural hair, if you're insecure about not wearing any makeup, if you can't go to the grocery store, you can't go anywhere without a full face of makeup on and a full head of weave, and you gotta have all these, you gotta feel like you need to be put together 24/7, you gotta be this, present yourself so pristine. To me, that is a form of insecurity. That's just my opinion. Because like I said, as much as most women and even myself, I love good hair, extensions and all that stuff. I could go without it. I don't feel like I'm less of a person if I don't have it. And I think that's what we're dealing with a lot of women. And I don't think it's all women, but I think it's a lot of women to the point where they can't go without it. This is why the upkeep is so important. And then they're mind boggled, or they get shocked when they find women who don't wear all of that. Women just put their hair back in a ponytail with no makeup or minimal makeup, and throw on a t-shirt and some sweats and some tennis shoes and go out, and men look over and be like, oh, that's a beautiful woman. Because a lot of men can tell what you look like without all of that stuff. Some men can see through the makeup and the hair, and this is why a lot of them aren't attracted to that. You know what I'm saying? They're not attracted to that because they know that's not what you really look like. But for women, they're a bad bee. You're a bad bee with all of that on. But when you take that off, do you still feel like a bad bee? It is the insecurities of the women. It's not necessarily a man trying to strip you of all of that just because he don't want to pay for it. Well, first of all, he shouldn't be paying for it anyway. That's what you want to look like. When we talking about a relationship and a man and his responsibilities and a man coming in and being a provider, it's not about your wigs and your makeup, boo, and your clothes and all that. No, that's for you to maintain. He's supposed to come in as a protector and a provider to make sure the things that matter are taken care of, because your wigs and your hair don't really matter that much. And if he's saying, I like you the way you are, your natural state, you are attracted to me like that, that should be enough. Hell, there are people in other countries to where the men divorced the woman when he saw what she really looked like, because they pile that makeup on and look like a totally different person. And then when you have kids, the kids are going to look like the original you. So why would you want to try to hide that? Men have every right to want to know what you look like without all that extra stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. He got to be able to see that, hey, when I wake up to this woman, when she has none of that on, am I still attracted to her? You know what I'm saying? Just like you as the woman want to be attracted to your man. And if he was faking the funk and he had all this fake stuff on, you wouldn't like it. Let's be real. So you got to understand, where men are coming from, and stop trying to just blame them for everything. Oh, well, they're just trying to break you down. No, they're trying to see what the hell you look like, because right now that ain't the real you. But listen, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. I definitely want to hear your thoughts on this one. Chime in. Let me know what you think of this video. Comment, like, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't hit that bell, y'all know what it is. And I will catch you in the next one. Bye.